Let me break it down for you. I spent like an entire month making an 8-minute video about this exact concept, only to realize directly at the end that there was a tiny little insy-wincy bit of information I missed that completely changed the whole fucking thing. So I'm gonna go through it again, with a better structure this time, and a better video. That being said, Consecration. We all know, fuck the intro, you know the fucking melee, you go up, you go down, you slam. It's the explosion one, let's damage buff it. Knockout, critically wound, or break something shield, 50% damage boost. I can't stop winning. Then you use Worm Crush. You have heavy handed on, your knockout melees can generate an orb, you pick it up, you have the fragment on, and you have one of the 3 supers on, and you get an overshield. That's a 25% damage increase. I can't stop winning. Just don't use Void though, because it's Void Overshield, and Void Overshield is shit. Then you chuck on Worm Gods. Worm Gods grants you increased melee damage when you get melee kills. The higher the beam is, the higher the melee damage, but also the smaller duration of the beam. As it decays slower, the lower down the beam is. That doesn't matter though, what does matter is it gives you a 275% damage boost and max stacks. I can't stop winning. And then you put on Tractor Cannon, which I'm not going to explain because it's a fucking gun, but that grants you a 30% damage boost. Cha-ching, I can't stop winning. And if you want to be a little spicy boy, why did I say that? Then if you want to get a little spicier, you can use that other fragment that I don't care about and go Transcendent with the seasonal mod, each of which is a 10%. Cha-ching, I can't stop winning. Cha-ching, I can't stop winning. And then if you pair them all together, you do so much damage that it no longer appears on the boss. This is probably, well, my guess at least, is because you're doing so much damage, you're doing more damage than his max fucking health. Thankfully, you can just solve it mathematically. You're doing 700,000 damage. That's a lot. This is a really pumped up Izzy shot. It's like 4 times that amount. That's enough damage, by the way, to one-shot like any champion in the game. And by any, I mean any. This is a Grandmaster, a -41, and I can one-shot a fucking champion. Cha-ching! I can't stop winning. You can also technically deal unlimited damage by hitting multiple targets, increasing the ignition damage as every ignition will hit every target in the ignition zone, increasing the ignition damage by however many targets you hit, theoretically allowing you to deal an infinite amount of damage. But that's a side note, no one cares. All people care about is one-shotting a champion. But, objection. Oh, this fucking Danganronpa. I'm not doing that. Killing a champion in one shot is great and all, but how are you gonna stack up the buffs? Kill yourself. The answer is Knockout. Knockout normally gives a 50% to every melee, but to your uncharged, it gives 100. It also empowers it. We covered that before with the Orb Gen. Are you taking notes? That 100% damage boost allows your melee to turn into your ad clear now. And because melee kills are now your ad clear, all of these buffs are passively fucking active, apart from Tractor Cannon, but that's still passively active anyway. So now, you can one-shot anything with freedom. You can do anything you want. Wow! Just don't die, which is the main problem. It's really hard to live. Knockout's your only source of healing, and other than that, you just have damage resistances. You got the Amplified with the seasonal, you got the fucking Fragment, Facet of Protection, still kind of shit though, and you got Woven Mail, but Woven Mail's only active about 60% of the time, because you can only generate an orb every 10 seconds. I said to myself a month ago, when I made my old video, and didn't know you can just stack heavy-handed and completely eliminate the fucking cooldown. You can do that, by the way. If you put on 3 heavy-handed, there's no cooldown, which means with every single melee kill you get with Knockout active, you will generate an orb. And because of that, every single melee kill you essentially get, you get Woven Mail, as well as any of the orb properties, like healing, or health regen, or ability regen, or even Radiant, if you want fucking Radiant, or whatever the hell else you want. I don't care. And you know what that means? It means your survivability is basically sorted. I mean, think about it, you get Woven Mail, you can heal off the orb, you're fine now. So to recap, Knockout is your ad clip because it does a pretty insane amount of damage on its own. That then chain reacts to literally everything, as now all of your damage buffs are essentially passively active apart from Tractor Cannon because it's a fucking gun, and you're also generating an orb on basically every single kill, which is your survivability as it's giving you Woven Mail as well as healing you. So what you are in this example is an unstoppable killing fucking monster that can one-shot any champion in the game, including a Grandmaster Champion, when you're -40 under light. What I'm saying is this is probably one of the strongest builds in the entire game, as long as you play well, because it's still a melee build, and things hurt in melee distance. But if you play well, you win. You win the game. You just win the game. Oh my god, I spent so long on this video, I'm gonna kill me. With that being said, we'll cut to the gameplay. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. Oh my, don't even. Regardless, if you made it this far, thank you for sticking for long. Sticking for long. I can't, and I mean that in more than one way, because I haven't uploaded in 12 months. So to anyone who is watching this video, who subscribed to me in the past, thank you very much. Thank you for all the comments as well. Those are very appreciated. Good news for you, I have some more videos in the pipeline, after I get this one done. I'm gonna cry. But yeah, those will be coming out so soon, and I'm so happy to get started working. That's a lie, I am happy to get started working. So without further ado, that's about it. Enjoy the gameplay. See ya.